me now?
No. Do you hear me now? Yeah. I'm the Verizon guy. Okay. You know, I don't know if I have the leverage that Mr. Davidson had for staying more after my time is up. So I'll have to go very, very fast for my presentation. But let's see if we can put it out. And I'm here to talk about Greece. That's what everybody's talking about, Greece. Okay, but so let me see if this works. Was it me or was it you? Me? Okay, it works. Okay, so there you go. This is how look, this is how growth looks like, or has been looking like during the last several years. You can see how bad the economy did in 2008 and 2009. The economy dropped by 8.5%, 6.5% during the first quarter of 2009. And after that, the economy has grown by 2.2%, by 5.6%. And the last quarter of last year, I'm sorry, and the first quarter of last year, of this year, we grew by 3.2%. So we are in the recovering stage of this latest recession, which was a very, very bad recession, a very, very severe recession. We were very, very close to complete collapse. We were at the edge of the abyss. I mean, we were very, very close to another depression. So basically, and you are a real estate broker, so you probably know that. I know that because my home is in the market for the first day today, so I am very depressed. So you don't want to have a very depressed economist, but I am a very depressed economist. But anyway, this is my biggest concern today. Unemployment rate, 9.9%. This is what has happened. We went to 10.2% in October, went down to 9.7%, and now again to 9.9%. So we went down, and afterwards we went up again. This is my biggest concern because it takes a long time for the unemployment rate to come down. And I know that California's unemployment rate is even higher. It's in the 12, 13%. So this is the worst news that I have for you. You can do it yourself. Do it. Okay. This is how the employment situation looked like during the last several years. It was so bad that we lost 8.4 million jobs since December of 2007. 8.4 million jobs, 8.4 million people are no longer working. And that has to hurt. You know, we are not going anymore to Cancun. Even the Mexicans are hurt. But things were so bad that in January of last year, the U.S. economy lost 800,000 jobs in 1 month. 800,000 jobs in 1 month. Things were so bad that my wife's credit card was stolen. And you wouldn't wonder that I immediately called to cancel my wife's credit card. But no, I waited a bit. And then I realized that the thief spent less than my wife. So I did not cancel my wife's credit card. That's how bad the economy was then. No, the thief is doing well. My sentimentalism, you know, I was worried about the thief. But anyway, after that, we have been growing jobs once again. But the biggest issue today is that the US economy can grow jobs at about 220,000 new jobs per month on a sustained basis. If that is the case, it will take 5 years to bring back the 8.4 million jobs that we lost. So that is the biggest drawback. Only 5 years. I just started. Okay, next. Before the recession, we were concerned about inflation. Now afterward we were concerned about deflation. And now inflation is again on the positive side. This is good news. Next. Producer prices also, you cannot see that well here, but we were up to almost 10% inflation in the producer price index. Then we went down to minus 7%. And now we are back at almost 6% inflation, which is good. This is what the Federal Reserve wants. The Federal Reserve wants to prevent a drop in prices, and this is what is happening. They are trying to keep prices from dropping. So, next. So, you know, I have called the US economy the Humpty Dumpty economy. Next. So this is the Humpty Dumpty economy. Where is Humpty Dumpty? You know how the lines for Humpty Dumpty go? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, no? Humpty Dumpty had a red wall. All the things went to those Humpty together. Well, I changed those lines. And I say the US economy sat on a wall, the US economy had a great fall, all the things Treasury meant and all the things Federal Reserve meant could not put the US economy together. Why do I say this? I say this because the US economy is walking on top of this brick wall, and it can fall from that wall. And the Federal Reserve believed that the US economy was going to fall to this side of the wall. And we would go into a 1930s depression or a Japanese-like depression of the 1990s. This is the same risk that we have today with the Greece case. We could end up in a depression, a worldwide depression, if we are not able to fix the Greece situation. The Greece, the Spain, the Portugal, what they call the pigs. No? Portugal, Ireland, Italy, Greece, and Spain. Pigs. So my biggest concern is not that we are going to fall to this side of the wall, but my biggest concern is that we might fall to the other side of the wall. Why? Because when the Federal Reserve believes that there is going to be a deflation, they recommend central bankers to get into helicopters and start throwing money out of the windows. Correct? And this is called the helicopter effect. And you know that the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank, Ben Bernanke, his nickname is Helicopter Ben. So I went to the internet to try to figure out how can I replicate him. And I look at him, and let's go. This is how he looks like. This is a Ben Bernanke action figure. It says, now you can draw money out of the helicopter, but you cannot prevent a severe recession from happening. So basically, the problem is, next, that we put out a rescue plan. Next. And I know that you cannot read these, but this is a new IRS form that is called the Easy Cash form. It's the application for the Federal Bailout Program 2008 and 2009. Next, please. I'll read some of the lines. It says, what business are you in? Automotive, financial services, other, not sure. Your annual compensation. Please round to the nearest 10 million. Is your company presently bankrupt? Yes, no. Is bankruptcy an option?